It's Jimmy, Scott, and Diggerman from the Theme Park Podcast.
Are you looking to finally make that move to Orlando? Maybe you already live here and want to be closer to the parks.
Use the official real estate agent of the Theme Park Podcast, LaurenCampbellRealtor.com.
Lauren helped my mom both buy and sell her house.
I bought a house of 10 years with Lauren.
Didn't you marry her?
Shush. I love my real estate agent, and you will too. Call Lauren Campbell at 407-325-4225. That's 407-325-4225.
Coldwell Banker Realty.
Are we on a pre-show? Is that what we're doing?
Yeah, you got pre-show going.
Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast pre-show. We haven't done one of these in I don't know how long. I forgot how to put my microphone together.
Yeah, but when we were doing that every week, you still had that same argument with the stand.
This is a weird stand, all right?
And I'm pretty sure you're not using it right either.
You guys gave me the weird one. I might have put it upside down. I don't know.
No,
you have it. You have it set up right.
I don't like it. It's
Well,
too
that's not
tall.
that's not my fault.
You guys have better stands than me.
Yeah, I know.
mine.
I brought another. I brought one, and then I realized, I'm gonna need this to record some spots, and I don't want to go into the place to record spots.
Mm-hmm, I understand. Yeah, I see. I see. So, yeah, you guys have better stands than me. Look at Jimmy. Jimmy, your stand looks really fancy.
well, I bought mine, and it's not super fancy. It just has a 6-pound weight on it, so that this.
So it doesn't topple over like yours will.
Yes,
Where'd you get this one from?
that's a Scott special.
Oh, it's a Scott special. Okay, I see.
By the way, very quickly, because I know you're a defender of this movie, when does Terminator Genesis get good?
The whole movie's good. Jimmy's with me on this.
Which one's Genesis?
With Khaleesi.
Oh yeah,
It was good.
It was good.
It's been on Pluto a lot.
Have you watched the whole thing?
Yeah, I've watched it, and then sometimes now that I'm working from home, I just put Pluto on, so
Yeah.
things, and she's like, when does this movie get good?
The whole movie's good. Like the whole timeline and the way it happens and the way they kind of, splice things together. It's a really well thought out Terminator movie. I don't know why it got poo-pooed.
They should have just ended after the perfect one,
2?
Rise of the Machines.
That was a good one.
No, it wasn't. I was being sarcastic.
2?
2's the best one.
Oh, 2's the best one yet. Which one's Rise of the Machines?
That's 3.
Oh, 3. That's the one with Claire Danes?
Yes.
And the girl Terminator, Christiana Loken?
Yes.
Yeah. I still like that one, but Genesis is one of my favorite Terminator
It
movies.
should have just ended.
Not up there with 2.
Should have just ended at 2.
Jimmy, you like Genesis. I remember. You were like my
Yeah,
one
but-
buddy that liked Genesis.
But I didn't hate it, but I wasn't like
I thought we had a conversation about this, and we
No, we're
agreed that it was
we're
really
Prometheus people, though.
good. Prometheus is great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I like Covenant too, but
Covenant's good, but Prometheus is great.
Yeah. I'm gonna rewatch the Alien movies this weekend. All of them, even the really bad one.
Prometheus.
Oh, no. 2? Oh, wait,
4.
3. A 4?
I've come around on 3.
The one in the
No.
prison?
I think 3's actually really good.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
No, I don't like that
All
one
the
either.
British people?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like that one.
That's it. You know who directed that one, right?
Who?
Fincher.
Oh, Fincher did that one, huh?
That's his first movie.
Ugh. You get to see sloppy work.
It wasn't his fault. The studio took it away from him.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie.
It's like weirdly good. Give it a rewatch. I rewatched it like a month ago, and I'm like, this is actually better than I thought.
I don't know.
What I can't stand about that film is we watched the entire movie classic that was Aliens.
Uh-huh.
The little kid and Michael Biehn survive,
Yeah.
only to get killed off in the first 4 seconds of the third movie.
Nobody ever likes it when you do that.
I hate
Nobody
that.
likes it when you do
But
that.
here's the
Hate
thing.
that.
It's Ripley. It's a Ripley movie. These are Ripley movies.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
Every movie she starts off on her own. That's just how it works. I'm now. I used to be like that, and then my last rewatch changed my mind on it.
Which one was the Winona Ryder one?
That's 4. That's the bad one.
Oh, that's bad?
That's the really that's Resurrection.
Oh. I wasn't
Yeah,
watching
it
that.
kind of like goes off the rails.
That's
with that
the
one.
one that didn't need to exist.
Okay. All right. Well, they bounced back with Prometheus and Covenant.
I'm not gonna watch the versus ones.
Yeah. Oh, the Alien versus Predator.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are just like Freddy versus
They're-
Jason movies.
Why were they so into verses back then?
I know that was a thing. I mean,
Well,
because
that was a
every
comic
little
book for a
boy
long,
and
long time.
Probably a lot of little girls were like, "Ooh, I want to see what happened. What happened?" Freddy
I went to a
fights Jason.
midnight showing of Alien vs. Predator. I don't think I've ever been more disappointed during a movie.
This solved none of my issues with this. I wanted to see a clear-cut victory here.
I don't know what I wanted to see, but it wasn't that.
It wasn't that. None of that. No.
I think it's like the Godzilla. Just give me 90 minutes of them fighting. Give me no humans. Just give me aliens versus predators.
Yeah, just going at it. Going to town. All right, should we do a theme park podcast?
Yes.
We should.
Or should we do a movie podcast?
I sometimes think we should actually do a movie podcast.
The theme movie podcast. Oh, you know, the theme parks are really supposed to be based on movies, so it kind of goes hand in hand.
Okay. All right. I mean, we could do podcasts on just singular movies.
Yeah, we
It
could.
could be like a book club, but it's a movie club, and
Like a
we each
movie
watch
week.
the movies and
Yeah.
discuss it. I don't know. We don't have a lot of time on our
Week
hands.
1, The Last Jedi. Week 2, Last Jedi with director's commentary.
Oh, good God. All right, let's do a theme park podcast.
All right, coming down in 3, 2.
From the theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida, this is the Theme Park Podcast. Wait, podcast? Isn't this on the radio? Why does everything gotta be so messy on this station? Anyway, here's your hosts, Dickerman, Jimmy D, and Scott Harris.
Welcome to the Theme Park Podcast. Dickerman here. There's Jimmy D.
Hello.
And Scott Harris.
What's going on?
We are back in person in the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. It's been, I don't know how long. It's a little hot.
Way hotter than the last time.
A little toasty out, but it's not raining down. And Scott's not working an event.
No.
I don't know what else has caused us not to be able to come. Usually it's rain, though. It's more rain than anything.
It's been rain or dentist appointments. That
Oh,
was
that's right.
that was the other one.
Dentist appointment, rain, or the Mikeys.
I was in not pain. I was just numb.
Yeah. Jimmy's turned on the fan with his phone. That's nice. That's refreshing.
Yeah, it is actually.
Are the
Honestly,
fans sponsored by anyone? Are they sponsored by Lauren Campbell Realtor.com?
they are sponsored by Robert De Niro and Wesley Snipes.
Okay.
Please tell me you get that right. Please, somebody.
Nope. Jimmy?
No.
You don't remember the movie The Fan?
Oh,
I haven't seen
I
that.
saw the fan.
Yeah.
Was it Wesley Snipes?
I think it was Wesley
Yeah.
Snipes in the fan. That does sound right. I don't know the movie.
I know we're not doing a movie podcast, but Demolition Man still slaps.
Okay.
It does.
I say Wesley
Actually, it
Snipes-
slaps better now than
Yes.
it did then because everything it has,
It actually gets more and more real as the years go on.
and that's scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. And Wesley Snipes gets a bad rap. The guy went to prison because his accountant didn't take care of him, right? I mean, that's kind of basically what it was, right?
Yeah, but he also knew it was happening, so
Yeah, well, I don't see Wesley Snipes as a man that sits down and crunches numbers in front of an Excel spreadsheet.
if somebody tells you, hey, this isn't right, you should probably get a new tax person, you should probably just get a new tax person.
Okay. All right. Yeah, we could do a whole podcast on all the movies that have come true. I keep going. I went into the Atomic Horror Shop and have a great They Live set up, and I'm like, good God, this all happened.
Do you just live there now?
A bad. Well, they finally had my shirt in stock. So I went to go get it. But this bad Roddy Piper movie has become reality.
It's actually good. It's a John Carpenter movie.
Yeah,
It's
it
got one of the
is.
best fight scenes ever, and it's like 35 minutes long.
That's true. That is true. All right, should we talk about theme parks?
Yeah, you know what? We should talk about Halloween, actually.
Okay, because, I mean, why not? It's July.
We're halfway to Halloween.
July 4th is past.
Yep.
Like, the next big holiday is Halloween, right?
Flag Day. Arbor Day.
That's a big holiday.
Flag Day was on
That's
June 14th.
June 14th. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
my wife's birthday.
There we go. Well, we also got Labor Day.
Labor Day, yes.
Labor Day?
Don't get them confused.
I always get them confused.
Is Arbor? I think Arbor Day is like in the spring.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I think
I guess
so.
you
It
don't
is
want to.
that was-
because
that was
that's when they give away plants and stuff.
You don't want to plant trees right now.
That was a big one during Better Lawns and Gardens. Yeah. that was
Indigenous Peoples Day.
That
that's
was
Thanksgiving, right?
No,
No, it's
that is
Columbus.
that's right around my birthday.
Oh,
so it's like
Columbus
early
Day.
October.
All right.
But yeah, then Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's the big
That's
stuff.
the next big one where we get stuff.
well, for me, Labor Day weekend.
Mm-hmm.
That's the beginning of college football season.
Yeah, see,
That's
I
a pretty big day.
I worked at a sports station, so it's never been a holiday for me.
And we don't
can
have
be.
like theme park specials for Labor Day, right? There's not like, hey, it's Labor Day weekend. We're gonna do
SeaWorld
this.
might.
SeaWorld might. SeaWorld.
SeaWorld is like it's Thursday. It's Tuesday. We're gonna have our Tuesday special,
I
and you
still say they got a dynamite lineup for their concert series. It's
really good.
Yeah.
Can't complain.
every single day I get an email from either Discovery Cove, Adventure Island, Busch Gardens, or SeaWorld.
Is one of them? Hey, where's the wetsuit?
No, it's funny, but I wore my wetsuit that I used to wear as a photographer at Discovery Cove there, and I was a little worried about it because only the staff had those. You couldn't buy those.
Admit it.
Have they changed?
They have changed the colors, and what's crazy is the color that they changed. Like they sell wetsuits in their gift shop. Mm-hmm. It's the color combination of the wetsuit that I had.
Oh, nice.
So I was like, all right, I'm in the clear to wear this. And then I looked around. The photographers now have red collars on their wetsuits, and the trainers still have their traditional like royal blue.
Color me impressed that you could get your old wetsuit on.
It's great wearing a wetsuit because it really like smooths out the rough edges.
It's like a girdle, right?
You know what I mean? Yeah,
Kinda,
exactly.
No,
I look jacked. It was great.
So Halloween's approaching, fast approaching, honestly, because
really
we've got some Halloween events coming up.
They are.
One of, in my opinion, the biggest Halloween events is Halloween Horror Nights.
There's no doubt that is probably the biggest Halloween event in the world.
Yes.
I would agree.
And see, we're all in this tiny little opinion of this.
Yes.
I have heard a rumor about it, but I'm going to let you go first, Scott.
So this is Halloween Horror Nights 32.
Mm-hmm.
And Horror Night Nightmares, which is a fantastic Twitter account. They're the ones that put out the speculation map.
Okay, I love these guys. These guys go deep into this stuff.
So
we got some inside sources, right?
We got a new one.
They're getting all sorts of people fired.
Well, no. They talk to people. They talk to people that build sets. They look at permits. They look at things that are public, and it's just how to you can figure out how to read things when you look at it all the time. Like Alicia Stella, who has a Patreon account for theme parks, has been right on almost everything about Universal Studios' Epic Universe 3 years ago because she knows how to look at permits. Permits are public records or trademarks, copyrights. If you know how to look at these things and you look at the trends of the providers of equipment and vendors for things, you could easily decipher it.
Yeah, and a dozen donuts goes a long way to the secretary of the permit office.
I mean, there is also that. But permits are public records. Mm-hmm. You could easily just search. I don't know what the website. You can easily just go online and find them.
Yeah.
It's not like a Freedom of Information Act where you have to file.
The problem is the rest of us are all too lazy to do it, so it's nice of her to actually go do it.
Sometimes pulling records can cost money. Like you have to go down to the permitting office and like pay for it.
Yeah,
like
but I think
copy.
These are all public, so you don't have to do that. Because I've seen them posted online after the fact.
A dozen voodoo donuts and open up some doors.
But they have their newest map. Mm-hmm. I think this is version 3.0.
Okay.
I'm going to run through the houses.
All right. I'm excited about this, even though I won't be going to Halloween Horror Nights.
You said this one's super accurate, right?
Well, I mean,
or she has been in the past.
Well, they have. Sorry, this is Alicia Stella is more of a rides thing.
Gotcha.
Horror Night Nightmares. This Horror Nights is their thing.
All right. So I just want to tell you my rumor that I heard before we get into this because this probably will debunk that.
All right, let's hear it.
Studio 666 house.
Oh, I can see that. That's the Foo Fighters.
Oh, the Foo Fighters
So
movie.
they would have a Foo Fighters house.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they always love to do music. They always like to do a musical artist.
I might lead some credence into that.
Okay.
All right.
So maybe what I heard was true.
Okay, so we already know two of them. Last of Us.
Yes. Will be huge.
Part 2 of the video game.
No,
the most
not
popular
that. No,
of the video game.
And specifically the first 10 minutes of the first part of the
we talked
second
about
game.
ruining a movie with Alien 3. There it is, right there.
No, Alien 4 Resurrection.
Oh, Alien 4. Right. No, Alien 3 was the one they ruined in the beginning because they killed the heroes.
No, that's
right
the good one.
Yeah.
It's not bad. It's 2, 1, 3, 4.
Mm-hmm. Okay, Ryan Johnson.
Ryan, it's the best of the sequel
Ruin
trilogy.
Johnson.
But it's Last of Us Part 1, the video game. It
Yes.
It is not the Pedro Pascal. This is the video game.
I want to go.
Then Chucky got announced last year.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the two that we are confirmed with.
Yeah, Chucky makes a great house. Just the whole theme of Chucky is fun.
And I believe it's based on the TV show.
Okay.
Because that is a sci-fi television show. Sci-fi is on the Comcast network, which is what the parent company that owns Universal Studios.
They just hope people don't notice that it's a TV show and they just say, oh, it's Chucky.
Well, the thing is, the TV show takes place after the movies. It's all in one universe.
It's the same actor.
Brad Dourif.
I never
The
saw
kid.
the TV show.
No. I'm not talking about Chucky. I'm talking about the kid.
The kid, Andy.
Oh,
Andy
neat.
has been the same all the way through the entire
They
series.
should really push that.
The show. He's not in 3.
He's not in. Oh no.
The one in the military school. It's a different. It's the same character. It's a different actor.
Oh, it is. I
It's
didn't
a
know
different
that.
actor.
Okay.
Yes.
That's still cool.
And then actually, Brad Dourif's daughter is also on the show.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. So she popped up in, I think, the last 3 of
What
the
about-
Chucky movies. They brought, but the weird thing is they brought
The Bride of Chucky. What was her
Jennifer
name?
Tilly.
Jennifer
she in-
Tilly, yeah.
She pops up occasionally. She's not a recurring character, but she's appeared on the show. Okay. But they've brought in a bunch of people from the movies as well.
Cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that's great.
And I believe Devin Sawa has been on the show for any of these
really?
90s people.
Yeah, 90s, man.
Yeah.
That's a name I haven't heard in a while.
He's got, he's directed 2 horror movies that are very good.
Okay.
But other houses. Stranger Things season 4. This one just has to happen.
Yeah, so they think it's going to happen. They think
Yes.
it's going to be. Is it super house, a mega house? I mean, which mega house?
My guess it'll be the house from season 4.
Okay.
And are we going to have season 5
No,
this year?
No.
Okay.
And considering there's a writer's strike going on, we're probably not going to get that thing till 25.
The kids will all be like in their 40s.
We're going to have to really de-age them then.
Yeah.
The Exorcist. We're getting a new Exorcist movie this year.
Oh, really?
So, which takes place, it's done by the same people that did the Halloween remakes. Well, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
The David Gordon Green movies, Danny McBride ones. So it's in that vein.
Okay.
So it's The Exorcist 50 years later, however long The Exorcist came out.
Interesting.
Then some other stuff. Universal Studios Monsters Paris. They always do Universal Monsters house.
So now we're going to Paris.
So now we're going to Paris. So
Like a werewolf in Paris kind
possibly
of thing?
werewolf, possibly Dracula.
Are the monsters all going to be real snooty and stuck up and arrogant?
I don't believe so, but
Okay.
I'll be curious. Then we have,
Standard Parisian thing.
then we've got some originals, and this is just based on their map. Pentagram,
Okay, just straight up devil.
probably something devil.
Yep.
Dragon, which the weird speculation on. I love the speculation
I
on
heard
this one.
Yeah, I think you
I
told
talked
us
about this.
Yeah.
Dueling Dragons.
Dueling Dragons house.
Why not?
I
It's
know.
your own property.
It's true.
You probably still have some of the sets from the castle.
Scott wants a House of the Dragon house, though. He wants that because he's such a big fan of House of the
I
Dragon.
love House of the Dragon.
Poo-poo's Game of Thrones. This guy watches House of the Dragon.
Then there's Claws.
They all have blonde hair like him.
Exactly. Then there's Claws. Don't know anything about that one.
Like an evil Santa Claus? Or
I don't
like,
know. Their logo that they have kind of like they've done a Bigfoot, they've done a Wendigo, so maybe another creature in that vein.
Okay.
When it says claws, how do they spelling claws?
CLAWS.
Okay.
So not Santa.
Yeah, definitely a clause. Like a...
Dr. Oddfellow.
Okay.
There's usually a medical something
Yeah,
one,
yep,
like a
they love-
botched whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's one that is a devil guitar. And anyone that has seen a little movie starring the Foo Fighters called Studio 666, which deals with possessions of the lead singer of a rock band.
So you saw this movie?
I did.
Okay.
I did. Courtney and I went and saw this movie in theaters.
Yeah,
she's a massive Foo Fighters fan. It's very entertaining, but also it is a little emotional because I think right after we saw that movie, Taylor Hawkins passed away. So
Yeah, it just, like, when it came out, it kind of came and went very quickly in the
it did, but it's also, you could clearly tell
It's very campy.
Yeah.
Dave Grohl just really wanted to, he wrote this movie, he just really wanted to make a horror movie.
It's like, I watched Kiss Meets the Phantom in the Park, and I want to do that.
And here's the crazy thing. You know who is in this movie for 5 minutes and it just fits into her career? Jenna Ortega.
Oh, of course.
Scream Queen.
Yep. Yeah, she is the new screen queen.
And she's really good in it. In the 5 minutes that she's in, it's a fun movie. You know what it is? It's a midnight movie.
Okay, yeah.
Like
I
if
mean,
we had rep theaters or people actually still had cable, it's the perfect movie. It's the perfect movie to watch with your friends.
the generation just before mine, like Kiss Meets the Phantom in the Park, was a big thing
Mm-hmm.
for those. It was like a campy, goofy thing, but everybody like talked about it and wanted to see it.
Yeah. Some of the scare zones, Death Eaters
Okay, Harry Potter, that'd be great.
over in Diagon Alley.
Jimmy,
They're
you,
back.
You could watch Harry Potter prior to Halloween Horror Nights if you end up going this year, just to understand the depth.
Wear the robe. Wear your robe.
Wear your robe.
Yeah, I could close my head in a car door too.
I mean, it's got your name on it.
It does have your name on it.
You're disrespectful to the whole Potterverse.
Then there's
They're fun movies.
It looks like zodiac signs.
Okay, so like
Astrology somethings?
yeah, I mean, I think like Zodiac Killer,
Maybe.
astrology
I
sort
don't-
of thing.
I don't know that you can make a house about an actual serial killer.
Yeah, probably not. Probably
It's a little
not,
disrespectful
but-
to the victims.
It's also a scare zone. So
It's a
it
scare
could
zone,
be
yes.
any number of things.
Then there's something with horns. No idea what that could be.
Okay.
Vamp 69
I'm gonna
over
go
by
with, I'm gonna go
Mel.
with goats with the horns. Just want to throw that out there. Goats.
Oh, like chupacabras?
yeah.
Nice.
Goats are sacrificed goats or something.
There we
It's
go.
more Satans.
Or doesn't Satan have like the
yeah,
goat top?
Yeah, depends on which one. Yeah. Baphomet, yeah. Vamp 69, which they always do this. It's usually vampires in like a different time period. This has been like a reoccurring theme. It's over by Mel's Diner.
Okay. All right. I mean, Vamp 69 sounds a little like 1970s kind of exploitation.
Don't think it's going to be
horror
like that. I
film.
think we're looking more like Vamp Happy Days.
Okay. Yeah, because I just immediately went to old.
The worst kind of thing?
Hallow Scream. Hallow Scream always had like
A little
ladies-
more...
Yeah, it's a
toe
little
in
more
the line.
A little more risque, both guys and girls.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then we have
Tampa, that kind of stuff's legal.
Yeah.
Jungle, which is over by Jimmy's favorite kind of area of Universal Studios.
The food?
No, it's over by where the tiny little walkway is, over by Cafe La Bamba. When somebody was driving
Oh yeah, yeah. That little street between was that Central Park
Yes.
and the NBC.
And then maybe my favorite thing, and this is going to be one of the reasons I go, Megan Horde.
Megan Horde.
Megan, the robot, M3gan.
Oh, a bunch of Megans?
Why not?
Okay. I mean, that'd be fun.
Megan Horde. That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you not see the pub that Blumhouse did when Megan came out at the premiere? They had just a whole bunch of dancers dressed up as Megan.
Okay. I mean,
That had to be so creepy.
It was creepy. I mean, here's the thing. That movie's awesome. That movie slaps. Watch the unrated version if you have Peacock.
I just want to throw this out there because I want to manifest this. I would really like a cocaine bear house.
A lot of people speculate on that, and I'm wondering if it was just too late in the game. I mean, also, I have trees with a claw mark through it.
yeah. I mean, that's
It's another Universal.
that'd be a fun one. I wonder if it like goes maybe a little too far, like Cocaine Bear. I don't know. Okay, we could talk about booze, we could talk about Satanism, but maybe we draw the line at cocaine.
Okay, there are people that are being horribly murdered and mutilated through all of these houses. I don't think you have the moral high ground.
Okay, I'm just saying. I don't know.
Yeah, so that's what we got. Megan.
It all sounds great, and they always deliver big time at Halloween Horror Nights. Tickets are going to be expensive as always.
Yes.
Crowds are going to be insane. If you're going to spend the money, I think you got the best advice as far as if you're going to do it, take the extra step, make sure you have the Fast Express, and just do it so you can actually see everything. Otherwise, you're going to be miserable and wish you did spend the extra money.
So I have two schools of thought in this. One is if you have the means, buy the annual pass where you get one off-peak night of Horror Nights.
Yeah.
And then the fact that you don't have to pay for a ticket, then buy the Express.
Yeah. I mean, it's a pricey request because that is the highest tier of their annual pass. And I don't remember, I want to say it was like around $700, $800, something like that.
But remember, there's a deal going on right now. You get 15 months for the price of 12.
Yeah, that's true.
Or
That is a good deal.
I do know some people that have done this. They buy the off-peak frequent fear pass, and you just go enough that you can do everything because you're not trying to hit everything in one night.
Yeah.
You're spacing it. Hey, I'm going to do the houses over here. And then another night I'm going to go do the houses over here. That way also if you go and it rains, because I don't know if you know this, in Florida it rains.
It does. It does rain a lot.
Then, it rained, we got to leave. I can go back another day.
The one thing you'll need if you do that, you need at least one person in your group that has a annual pass.
for
So you're not
parking.
paying $30 to park every time you go because that stinks. Like you want to go like 6, 8, 10 times if you can. You need somebody that's going to cover that parking because it's going to add up so fast.
Yes.
So you got to have at least a big vehicle and one person that has parking to get you in.
Yep.
What do
So
those frequent fear passes go for? Are they very, very expensive?
they're not too bad.
I feel like they're almost like the price of an annual pass.
Like a lower tier one. Lower tier one.
Wasn't it like 200?
Like 2 or 3. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll look
I mean,
it
that's
But considering how
okay.
often you can go,
Yeah.
you could pay it off in 2 visits.
You know, in my world, $200 or $300 was what it used to cost to go to Disney for a year. So I'm
This
like-
is true, yes.
I'm like, oh my God, I can't just go to Halloween Horror Nights. What I paid for a Disney annual pass.
Yes, and when you used to go to Universal Studios, I remember you could just walk right up to the thing. There was only one park. And
Yep. Yeah, I had my little ticket book so I
You-
could ride
yeah,
the
your
rides.
ticket, you could- you
Hello,
went-
I'd like to ride the E.T. ride, please, sir.
you went and hung out with Murder, She Wrote,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Psycho House.
Psycho House, Swamp Things, Swamp.
I never saw that. I'm disappointed that I never saw that.
Bring it back. Very quickly, Universal Studios, speaking of, will be doing pass holder nights.
Okay, so they're trying to get in the extra love to their pass holder game.
Yep, they always do something. This is something they used to do, but COVID kind of put the kibosh on it.
Yeah, COVID put the kibosh on a lot of things, and so many things didn't come back after COVID.
You know what I get reminded of? One of those things?
What?
The NBA experience.
Oh, goodness gracious. That
Jimmy
thing-
went.
Yeah.
Jimmy's
Well,
one of 3 people that I know that ever did it.
To be fair, I was there before it opened.
Yeah.
This is true, yeah.
And nobody wanted to go. Well, COVID happened. It wasn't that nobody wanted to go, but nobody went.
But it didn't even last a year.
Yeah. You know what else didn't last a year? Galactic Star Cruiser.
This is also true. They have said they are going to figure out something to do with the building. They have publicly stated that.
They better darn well. They need to do something. Like, I want an opportunity to go in that dang thing.
All right, we need a new co-host because you get urban explored into prison.
Yeah, I don't know if that's an Urban Explorer situation
You know,
yet.
he doesn't even have reason to be on property at the moment. So
Don't.
Which is odd considering you have 6 annual passes to Disney.
I didn't buy those.
You did.
I can't.
You did. You did. You just asked us to do it for you because we waited in the queue for you.
promo
didn't
Scott
ask.
Dickerman and everything.
Yeah, exactly.
And I can't afford them.
Did I say promo Scott?
You said promo Scott.
Promo code Dickerman.
So yeah,
I'm a
that's-
fun spot kind of a guy. That's where I'm at, right? My budget says fun spot right now.
Yeah. So that's those are other things. Those are things going on over there.
Yeah, and you know everybody else gets in the Halloween game besides, of course, Universal Studios. It's funny, really, to say that because Universal came here to catch the wave off of Disney, right? Now everybody else tries to catch the Halloween wave off of Universal. Now Mickey's not so scary.
I think I'm gonna go this year.
It's a big event.
I think I'm
it's a
gonna go
big
this year.
event, but it's not Halloween Horror Nights.
No. It's big in a different way, though.
Yeah, SeaWorld's Hollow Scream, which we talked about and brought it into fruition right here on this show.
You didn't go.
100. I might go this year.
You made it happen, and you didn't go.
Yeah, well, I say I want to do a lot of things, but I don't do most of the things I say I want to do. But, you know, this is year 3 for them, right? Is it 2 or 3?
2.
It's year 2.
Last year was the first one.
So year 2, of course, they've done it at Busch Gardens, but year 2 for them, a much more affordable option.
I wonder if we might be able to be there for that.
Maybe so. We should look into that.
Yes.
We should
We
take
know,
this show on the
people.
road. We do. That is true.
Very quickly, why do you think on July 4th the wait times for the best rides at Walt Disney World were 20 minutes?
What happened?
I think everyone just thought it was going to be busy.
It's because they listened to our show.
Or they looked and saw it was 1,000,000 degrees outside.
That's true. That is the weirdest anomaly, and those things don't happen anymore. But for some reason, it did.
No, and my guess is, or if you're going to go, you're going to go later, closer to firework time.
Yeah,
Yeah, because the screenshot that I sent you was from early in the afternoon.
early in that 20-minute wait on Rise of the Resistance.
Same wait as Turtle Talk with Crush.
You don't see that. It's madness. It's crazy. It's crazy to think that the parks could have been like somebody just wandered in like, huh, I really lucked out today.
Exactly, yeah.
You know,
And they ran out of slots for reservations.
Every time you say madness, it takes me back to 300 when that guy's talking to Leonidas over the pit of nothing. He's like, "This is blasphemy. This is madness." So every time you say madness, I want to scream at you, "This is Sparta,"
Okay. Well, feel free
and
to.
then kick you in the chest.
I feel like I use madness probably far too often. It might be a crutch word for me.
No, please keep using it.
All right, well, we're just about out of time on the show for this week. But, Scott, if people want to get the latest breaking news, including anything on Halloween Horror Nights, where can they go?
You can follow us on the Hellscape, if it still exists, known as Twitter, at The Theme Park Show. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Threads.
Oh, we're on Threads now?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
That's Instagram's version of Twitter.
I know. I've heard of it. I don't want to get into it.
Well, that's why I did it for us. And at the Theme Park Podcast, you could watch the theme park. You can watch the theme park show.com.
There you go. And the show comes to you live from the Lauren Campbell Realtor.com Tebow Gazebo Studios. For Jimmy D, for Scott Harris, I am Dickerman. Until next week, we will see you out at the parks.
This has been the Theme Park Podcast. Follow the show on Facebook and Instagram at the Theme Park Podcast. To catch up on previous episodes, check out the themeparkpodcast.com, the iHeartRadio app, or Apple Podcasts.
And we are clear, gentlemen.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye. Jimmy says, no, don't say goodbye. Say goodbye. Thanks, folks. Have a great night.